All right, shalom, shalom, peace, Israel. First and foremost, I'd like to give our praise to the Most High, called halal, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, and Kakwadash. I'd give double honors to the elders, apostle, the great millstone, teacher real well. I'm Brother Zaquan from Prophets in Babylon camping in Tampa, Florida, coming at you with a quick lesson. You know, you can't get to the Father without going through the Son. You know, and that's just the topic that we're gonna get into. But I'm gonna hop right into it. It's the book of John, chapter 14, verse 6. It says, YAHAWASHI said unto him, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man cometh unto the Father but by me. All right. You know, we have an order in this truth, an order in Israel. You know, it's different rankings. You can't get to the highest of the highest power without going through, you know what I'm saying, the other levels below him. You know, and you can't get to the Father without going through the Son, as he says. It says in verse 7, if ye had known me, ye should have known my Father also. And from henceforth ye know him and have seen him. All right. The Father is in the Son. You know. So if you also know me, you know my Father. You have to go through YAHAWASHI to get to Yahweh. It's not just, oh, let me skip over YAHAWASHI, let me get straight to Yahweh, boom, boom, boom. No, it don't work like that. It's an order in this thing. In verse 8 it says, Philip saith unto him, Lord, shew us the Father, and it sufficeth us. And he said, YAHAWASHI said unto him, have I been so long time with you, and yet hast thou not known me? Philip, he that has seen me has seen the Father. And how sayest thou then, shew us the Father? You know, because he's with YAHAWASHI. He's with YAHAWASHI. He knows YAHAWASHI. How can you tell if you're talking to YAHAWASHI, and you know you're his brother, you're doing the works with him, you've seen the Father through YAHAWASHI. You've seen the Father through the Son. You know, you need YAHAWASHI to get to the Father. And he was like, that's what he was saying. He was like, how sayest thou then, shew us the Father? Basically, because he's been seeing the Father this whole time. You know, he's been basically seeing the Father through our Lord YAHAWASHI. He says, believest thou not that I am in the Father, and the Father in me? Bring that back. He said, believest thou not that I am in the Father, and the Father in me? Okay. The words that I speak unto you, I speak not of myself, but the Father that dwelleth in me, he doeth the works. It says, but the Father that dwelleth in me, he doeth the works. Yahweh doeth the works. The Father, the Yahweh's inside all of us. You know, that's why we always say treat your brother as if he were YAHAWASHI. You know, you don't never know who you could be talking to in the spirit. You know, I'm not saying that brother is YAHAWASHI, but you know what I'm saying? You never know who you're talking to in the spirit. The Lord is, you doing this work. Yahweh is working through you. For you seeking through YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI can say, hey, Father, look, this servant, yeah, he's faithful. He got the faith. He's trying to, you know what I'm saying? He believes. He's trying to make something with this. He's trying to do something, you know? It said, believest not thou that I am in the Father, and the Father in me. The words that I speak unto you, I speak not of myself, but the Father that dwelleth in me, he doeth the works. Yahweh doeth the works. Glorify the Father and his Son, you know? It says, believe me that I am in the Father, and the Father in me, or else believe me for the very work's sake. You know, believe that that the Father is in YAHAWASHI, and YAHAWASHI is in the Father, or else believe me for the very work's sake, like just cause. It says, verily, verily, I say unto you, he that believeth on me, the works that I do shall he do also, and greater works than these shall he do, because I go unto my Father. Okay. This is when YAHAWASHI was going back. I think he was about to make it back to the kingdom. He was going back to the kingdom. We say he's going unto his Father. And all the works that he did on the earth were amazing. He fed multiple people. You know, just like look at all the works that the Lord did, all the miracles that the Lord did. Unblinded people, make people walk again. You know, he says, verily, verily, I say unto you, he that believeth on me, the works that I do shall he do also, and greater works than these shall he do. You know, the Lord did amazing works, miracles on the earth. miracles. And he said, you should do the same thing and even greater things. You believe on him. Because he goes under his Father. You believe on him, you call on that name, and you believe in that spirit 144%. The works that the Lord did, and he said you should do that, but even greater, 100-fold better. You should do them even greater. It says, verse 13, and whatsoever ye shall ask in my name, that will I do, that the Father may be glorified in the Son. It says, and whatsoever ye shall ask in my name, that will I do, that the Father may be glorified in the Son. Call halal Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI BAHASHAM RAKAKWADASH. The Lord says, no matter what he do, the Father is going to be glorified in the Son. It's all still going to go back to, you have to go through YAHAWASHI to get to Yahweh. You have to go through the Son to get to the Father. And as you're doing that, you're going to glorify both of their names, Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, in the process of doing so. Like we said earlier in the beginning of the video, there's an order to this thing. All right? You can't get to the Father without going through the Son. You know? And back up here in verse where it says, I think verse 11, I believe. It says, believe me that I am in the Father and the Father in me. Or else believe me for the very work's sake. No. Salakia. Verse 10, it says, believest thou not that I am in the Father and the Father in me? The words that I speak unto you, I speak not of myself, but the Father that dwelleth in me, he doeth the works. Okay? For the brothers doing this work and this truth that we do this with, honestly, this is why we always say, treat the brother as if they were Yahawashi, you know, as if they were the Messiah, because you never know who you're talking to, you know. It's because as it clearly says right here, it says, but the Father that dwelleth in me, he doeth the works. That's why when Philip asked, show us the Father, Yahawashi said, and how sayest thou then, shew us the Father? He said, have I been so long time with you, and yet hast thou not known me, Philip? He that has seen me has seen the Father. Hey, call halal Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI. All right, brothers, keep the faith, keep pushing, and keep strong. I'd like to give all glory, honor, praise to Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI BAHASHAM RAKAKWADASH. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying to the hopeful elect out there. I'd like to give all glory, honor, praise to Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI BAHASHAM RAKAKWADASH. Double honors to the elders, apostle, great millstone. Till next time, shalom. A ball.